Let's see. Let me open my tripod up a little bit more so we can have a little better footing. There. You guys can hear me? Let's see. Do I need to move my mic? Probably not. So I got a couple of axes to seat and hang. So we're gonna. That's what I'm working on right now. Got the handles. Got one person here. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Richard? How are you? I got a couple of. Oh, my hair is a mess. There, that's a little better. So let me go get the heads. Obviously, they're RedBeard Kentuckys. I'm trying to do two at a time. And let me set. I'm trying to set these handles where they're not going to get all boogered up. Because my shop is a mess. Let me go get the heads. Let me pull the tape off so you guys can see that. There we go. I painted these a couple of days ago, so this paint should be nice and cured. This paint only takes about, like, I'm not even kidding, 20 minutes to the touch. But yeah. Just gorgeous. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you coming in and watching. I'm working on my RedBeard Kentuckys. Let me turn this. Let me aim this down a little bit more. That way you guys can see. These are my RedBeard Kentucky pattern axes. This is my mark there. They're made by ML Forge in Latvia. I contract him to forge my axes. They're hand forged. Well, handmade. Well, he's got machines, but he doesn't. They're not machine made. They're made by a person, like a person. It's just him and one other guy in his shop. It's amazing that the work that they put out. So I got two of these. Yeah, these are exciting. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think they're pretty too. But, geez, man. They give me the giggles. All right, this one. So I have two handles. You guys tell me which handle you want me to do first. So I have, I'm bumping my tripod. I have this 30-inch ash, and I gave it a little bit of toast because when you toast ash, that grain just pops so loud. Check that out. Yeah. So 30-inch ash, and this is a 30-inch hickory, half sapwood. Well, I would say, I mean, it's got sapwood and heartwood. So, and it's got a couple of little pin knots. I reached out to the customer. I was like, hey, this handle's got some pin knots in it. And he goes, nope, I love the character and I want to keep it. So yeah, use that handle. So this is it. I don't think they're going to be structurally affecting the axe or the handle, but which one? Hickory or Hickory or ash? Hickory, ash. Which one do you want me to do first? Ash. Well, first one to answer, it's going to be ash. Set the hickory down. I got to weigh these heads real quick because I don't remember which one's which. I remember by weight, so that helps. This one is 4 pounds 5 ounces. That means this one should be around 4 pounds because the hickory, the guy with the hickory wanted a, 4 pounds 0.03 ounces. So that one's for the hickory. The 4 pounds 5 ounces is going to be for the ash. So yeah. Oh, I got to go grab my polymerized linseed oil. So, yeah. Get the, this is the polymerized linseed oil that I use. Walrus oil that I get from Whiskey River Trading. Pretty amazing. I only really use it for wedging. That little bit. And then I just let it drain for a minute while I seat the head. Let's see, who am I missing? The garage, yes. Yeah. This is my happy place sometimes. Yeah. Let's see. Get my hammer. I think that's it. Yep. Oh, this fit up is so good. I don't know if you can see. Not a whole lot of people show the undercarriages, but it's pretty nice. Yeah. Let's get the wedge started. Move my hammer. Grab my wedge banger. Hey Joe, how are you, man? I'm excited to see you here. You guys got to check out Joe, or Buck as he's known here. He's one of my closest axe buddies. I talk to him nearly every day, and he's just one of my favorite dudes in the world. Yeah. Got my Patagonian rosewood. Bam, bam. I know it's backwards, but yeah. You want to get this thing? Let's see. That little bit of polymerized linseed oil. Yeah, that's going to be nice. This wedge banger weighs like 3.5 pounds. It is a humongous overbuilt mallet. I think that's it. That's it. Look at that expansion. That's pretty gorgeous. Let me go get it Let me go get it cut on the bandsaw real quick. I remember where my cardboard was this time. I gotta take some things down. Look at that. That was kind of an accident, but that wedge almost follows the same grain pattern or grain direction as the handle. How about that? That's pretty nifty. All right, let me set this one aside and we'll get the hickory one hung. Dude. Yeah, I like that a lot. That is nice. All right, the hickory. You guys seen this one? Appreciate you guys hanging out and commenting. It is Osage orange. Osage orange. I think I only have like one piece of yellow heart, but it's really thin, and I don't know. I use it for other things, not axe related. But yeah, let's get the 4-pounder hung on this hickory. Let's dip the wedge first. That way, I'm not stuck holding an axe. And yep. Just trying to hold an axe and so I appreciate you asking. One of these, and these are a limited release. I only get like 20 made at a time. I make all the handles for these. So I make the handles, and then these are hand forged in Latvia with ML Forge. So I pay for these up front, and then I take orders for full axes when I get the handles made. So I only make a couple, maybe 4 a week, and then because I have a life, but when I get these made, they're made as per the handles are made as per the customer's request, depending on the wood that I have. So I don't have any Osage orange. I don't have any black locust. I have like one billet of maybe two billets of silver maple and a lot of ash and a lot of hickory. So the ones with the ash, they are $400 plus shipping, and then the ones with the hickory are also $400 plus shipping. So when I make the handles, it's the same price for a short handle or a long handle, because I still have to use just as much stock. So if that makes any sense, I still have to use the wood, the one full billet that I have. So if I use a whole billet, it's the same price, and chances are it probably is. So, and I do curvy handles, like this is a curvy, and I can do straight handles. I can do wedge banger handles. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. Curvy, straight, or wedge banger. Wedge banger is straight, but it has a pronounced palm swell on the bottom that kind of goes both ways. So it goes this way and this way. It's kind of symmetrical, so you can swing it both ways. So it feels the same when it's in your hands, if that makes any sense. So let's get this hickory. This is the hickory handle. I am really happy to see you here, Travis. I'm hanging 2 more RedBeard Kentuckys. I got the handles finished and ready to go. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. It's on a 30-inch curvy hickory. It's got some a little bit of character. A couple, 1, 2, 3 pin knots. I messaged the customer. I was like, "Hey, dude, so this handle's got some pin knots in it." He goes, "Where that's at, I'm not worried about it. I love the character. We're gonna go with it." I was like, "Sweet," because I already had the handle almost done. The axe's weight. So the target weight is 4 pounds 4 ounces. This one here is 4 pounds. That one I just did was 4 pounds 5 ounces. I have one up to 4 pound 9 ounces. It just, when handmade stuff, especially when you're working with metal, it can vary a little bit. So these are varying anywhere from 3 to 4 ounces. Nope, I don't need this hammer anymore. But the target weight is 4 1/4 pounds. So 4 pounds 4 ounces. Let's get this wedge in this thing. Pathfinder 1983. The woods. So I use the handles anywhere from, I'll make a 24-inch handle. I'm working on I got a 24-inch handle that I'm making for a guy with one of these heads, and that's going to be a sick axe. Because it's a black locust 24-inch handle, so that's going to be super cool. This thing made it all the way down. Look at that. Expansion. Thing ain't going nowhere. Where are you going? Nowhere. But yeah. Let's get this thing cut. Over here, the bandsaw. The saw of bands. Dude, another one. I love these ML heads, dude. I really do. I love these RedBeard Kentuckys because they're such a joy to hang. Vintage heads can be kind of a pain in the ass because you just never know what you're going to be in store for. But these, they're all the same. So the more you do, the easier it gets, especially with repetition. So I don't remember which one this is. This is, man, I don't know. I ordered 20. Oh, hang on, let me look. So there's 2 out there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the 8th one. The 8th I've hung. So I have 12 more, but actually technically I have 10 more. Or 9 more because I have a special one that I haven't decided what I'm going to do with yet. You want to see the special one? It's already dusty. I had someone engrave my logo on this axe head. Yeah, that's going to be cool. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to dress up this axe. I have a handle picked out, but that's also going to be a surprise. I'm going to keep that to myself until I post it. Well, hell yeah, Tripster. Or C. Yeah, Tripster. Hell yeah, bro. I am happy you're here. I have 46 people in my room. I'm excited. Also, if you look there, I don't know where, there's a little place where you can give me tips, like money tips. Uh, I think that they just put that up there. I just noticed it. There's like a little, yeah, that's neat. Anyway, let me get a thing on here real quick, so I can get these things sanded down. Leather on the handle? I don't know if I would do that. Or unless you're thinking maybe like up here as like an overstrike protector. I mean, that might be possible, but that leather tends to trap moisture, and then it accentuates the decay on the handle. So you don't want to necessarily put much on there. Best thing you can do is just put some BLO on it. That's my opinion. We're in a free country. People can do what they want, and I'm okay with that. But if it's something I would do, no, probably not. My daughter's here. Everybody say hi to Telly. Oh my goodness. How you doing, baby girl? She totally stopped me in my tracks. I don't know if you guys know. Telly, can I tell everybody? Can I tell everybody the news? Alex is here. She's on my live. I was scrolling, saw you live. Can I tell everybody the news? You're good, yeah. Telly Teal's going to have my first grandbaby in February. That's exciting. All right, I'm going to sand these real quick. Oh, guess what? I didn't plug it in. Oh, man. Lots of congrats. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Should probably say congrats to Telly. She's the one that's going to be with the sleepless nights, not me. Found my broom. This is my handy $1 Walmart broom that I use to sweep off the tops of the heads and sometimes sand them. Does really good. It removes the little bit of an edge, so it leaves just a nice crisp edge on it. Sometimes I'll remove that crisp edge, sometimes I won't, but because they have that special paint coating on them, I won't do it because I don't trust myself to get close enough to not take the paint off. So that's just, it's my brain thinking about not doing that, because it just takes like, I mean, it looks pretty good, right? Nice and crisp. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But look, there's no curl. I mean, sometimes I'll get curl on the wedges, but that's what wedge prep does for you. There's a little bit of curl right on the front, but I don't know. It's so little, if that makes any sense. Let's see. I can't see. Can I take your phone number? No, I'm not giving you my phone number, dude. No way. Look at my profile. There's a link tree. There's an email there. If you need something, email me. I'm not giving you my phone number. That's not happening. It is Osage orange. The wedges are Osage orange. I absolutely love Osage orange for wedges, but I do it specifically on my RedBeard axes because it's, you see the color of the axe, the color of the wedge, the color of the axe, the color of the wedge. It's just perfect. It's made, they're made for each other. See that? Yeah. So I think that's it for that curl. I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. Tiny broom. I know. It's so cool. It's like a, it came with a, like a little dustpan. I guess it's like for a workbench or whatever, but it works perfect for taking the dust off the top of an axe. All right. This is the ash one. Already got it seated, and I just have to sand this down. But you see, I cut it. I probably cut it a little too close. I'm going to try not to do that. See if I can see. This is not one of the Mississippi pack axes. That's a really good question. Would you guys like to see a Mississippi pack axe? I'll go grab it. Let's see. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's right here. Look at my daughter helping me out. That's so awesome of you. That's a really good question. Look how dirty this thing is. It's really dirty. So let's do a side-by-side comparison with the RedBeard Kentucky and the Mississippi pack axe. This is the Mississippi, or this is the RedBeard Kentucky, and this is the Mississippi pack axe. They are almost identical. One's just a little bigger than the other, a lot bigger. It's 4 pounds, 4 ounces, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. So, yeah, pretty close to identical. This is just the RedBeard Kentucky's had a little bit more beard, but I designed these to be a little bit smaller blade in comparison as far as scale is concerned. But these things, they're available if you're looking for a Mississippi pack axe. They're on pre-order. All I need is a name. I don't need a name. I need a name and a point of contact. So I need your name and then how I get a hold of you once they come in, because. But the people that are going to be on the list, you're guaranteed to get one, right? But you got to pay for it, obviously. But you're guaranteed to get one. All you got to do is let me know. That's it. There's no deposit required to get on the list. Not this time. These things, I think they're going to do really well. It's on a 24-inch pack axe handle from Whiskey River Trading. Not this one. This one is a curly hickory. So they're going to come on a standard hickory. This one I found in one of my bins. I was like, this thing has curl on it, so I kept it for myself. But this is the first prototype, this one, and the other prototype has a regular handle on it. These are going to go for $325. Like I said, I just got a tip. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. That gets a heart. Yes. All right. But anyway, Travis just gave me a tip. That's freaking outstanding. Thanks, dude. 24-inch, I don't even forget where I was. Anyway, so the first 50 are going to be shipped to me. Probably get them like October-ish. I have, how many were on the list, babe? 32? 32 were on the list, so there's like 18 slots left. And by the time they get here, those slots are probably going to be gone. So look in my description. There's an email in there. If the email's not there, the link tree's in there. Go in my link tree, click on my email. It'll take you right to where you need to go to shoot me an email to let me, hey, I am so-and-so. I would like to be on the Mississippi Pack Axe list. It's that easy. If you know me and you're on my socials already, then just let me know. If you're on my Facebook or my Instagram or my RedBeard Facebook, you can shoot me a message there and let me know also. Anyway, let's get this sanded down. Okay, let's see what Foothills Firewood said. I am just here because I have a RedBeard too. Turns out what you're doing is cool as hell. Also, should have known the RedBeard. Curly hickory. That is awesome. Yes, that curly hickory is, when I seen it, I was like flipping. Because it got sent to me with just a batch of handles that I ordered. And sometimes they have curls, sometimes they don't. Red bearded fellas use shit. You need to get a red stash for November. That would be sweet. Oh, hang on. Here, can you guys see? Look. This is my broom. My $1 broom from Walmart. It takes all the little fuzzies off around the corners. But, yep, that's just, yeah. You see how that grain almost goes with the grain in the wood? That's pretty insane. I appreciate the hearts, guys. I really do. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I know, you need to dye it red. You need to dye it red. Let me get some gloves so I can oil these handles down. Guys, you guys heard it first on YouTube from me. I made it public. It's the first time I ever made it public that I'm having a grandbaby. My first one. Yeah, that thing's going to be so spoiled. It's going to be ridiculous. I didn't even mean to do that. Isn't that cool? All right. The grain's probably going to pop a little bit more. And it's ash. I mean, the spacing is nearly the same. A 30-inch ash handle. Curvy. Look at that palm swell. That's definitely not uninteresting. Yeah, and it's super comfy. Let's get some oil on this thing. Did I get it all? Yeah. Look at that. Oh, you can't really see. You get it without the glare. Yeah, dude, this thing is Neat. So I think I'm going to do two of these at a time, and then I'm going to hang them, like do the final fit and finish on YouTube Live. The reason I'm going to do it on YouTube Live is because, oh, I don't know what that is. It looks like a turd. It looks like a vanilla turd. And he's giving me a bunch of them. Thanks, dude. I know, it's hot. I'm in Mississippi. It's 87 degrees in my shop. It's hot. I'm gonna sweat and I'm fat. So this is definitely not fat kid weather. Check that out. Need some more oil. This stick is thirsty. But I've been in my garage almost, in my garage almost all day. So obviously I'm going to be ratty. Thank you, Trip. I appreciate you, man. Check this out. This is a 30-inch ash handle and this head is 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Yeah. Super, super sexy. She got curves, bro. Look at that. All right, let's oil this other one. So for those of you who haven't seen this one, this is a hickory handle, and it's got some pin knots. And I messaged the guy that's going to be getting this axe. I was like, dude, this thing's got pin knots in it. If you don't want the handle, I get it, and I'll just make another one. He's like, nope. It's not going to be an issue. It's perfectly functional, and I want it because it's really pretty. So, yeah, I was doing the right thing by letting him know, and he loves it. So that's cool. So I'm happy. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. You're gonna get one of the RedBeard Kentuckys or the pack axes. I don't know if I have any more RedBeard Kentuckys left. I gotta look at my list, bounce it off of what I have left, because I only had 20 in the run. So I do have Mississippi pack axes. So if you want on that list, they're not going to be here till like October-ish, and I'm planning on rolling those out prior to Christmas if I can get that done. All right, baby girl, I love you. Thank you for stopping in. Anyway, that was my daughter, just popped in. Yeah, let me look and see, check my list. Whoever messages me about the RBK, shoot me an email. Or if you're on my socials, RedBeard Knife and Tool on Facebook, you can shoot me a message there. Way easier than email, so because email is so freaking slow. But yeah, RedBeard Knife and Tool on Facebook. You can hit me up there. Shoot me a message. I will answer you. I promise you.